I am on early this morning. I'm actually in the morning. I think now I've caught the morning of the East Coast. I am on this morning early because I'm going to my mom's house later to help her out. I'm on early morning, JLJ live. I'll be here for a few hours, you know me. Let's get started. I'm going to set up, while you guys are coming in, I'm going to set up all my goodies. I'm sure some of you are like, this is way early, James. What are you doing? But I am here. I got things to do today that I got to take care of. But I didn't want to miss coming on. Like literally, I didn't want to miss coming on. So I was just like, I want to come on and see you guys and talk to you. But I'll be here for a few hours. So we'll see what people will come through, who comes through, who doesn't. We'll see when notification goes out. There's always that too. We start this morning off on a somber note, which I want to talk about also, and some other developments. I'm going to set this up first. I got to do all these little bells and whistles shit, get this stuff together. I do that. Daytimes today. And this is JLJ Media. There we go. It's freezing here in Los Angeles. It's in, let's see, how cold is it? Now it won't open. It's 43 degrees in Los Angeles, in Inglewood, Los Angeles. It's 43 degrees. That's cold. That is cold. I'm like, this is not kosher. This is not kosher. Here we go. Did tell anybody I'm live? So it's not telling anybody I'm live. It's not telling anybody I'm live. That's take a deep breath. I have no idea why it's not telling people. None. I have no idea why it's not telling anybody. This is not. It's not telling anybody I'm live. Okay. I have no idea why. So I have to go on Twitter and go, I'm live now. Because they won't. So I went on Twitter and said I'm live. We'll see if anybody sees that. We'll do your usuals. Super chats enabled. I'll pin that. And my Cash App. I can set all this stuff up, I guess. That's the best part. blakhopela. Sign up for events. Now, $5 off any event. I shall do that. That's going to be the thing I'm going to have pinned. Okay. Got that going on. Nobody here. I got 3 people watching. I don't know who you are. You're not saying nothing to me, so hello. Hi, Natasha. You're the first one. They didn't tell people I'm live. Yeah, it's not telling anybody. I can't believe it's not telling people I'm live. I cannot believe it's doing this to me. Hello, everybody. I'm James Lott Jr. I'm here. Sad news. Stephen TwitchBoss killed himself. 40 years old. I really enjoyed watching him with his kids and his wife, Allison, and all the joy they seem to bring, and the dancing and the music. A young black man is dead, which does not make me happy. A young man is dead does make me happy. But for me, especially a young black man who was so talented, making his way through the business, he's dead. Apparently, gunshot wound, he said, and so inflicted, and that's so sad. You never know. As a person who has contemplated suicide several times in my life, I do understand the despair and the darkness that comes over you when you feel that way. I have no idea what's going on in his life because the outward appearance was everything was great. Yeah, I appreciate Natasha. I appreciate you too. I appreciate you guys who come around, and it's one of the reasons why I started. It's what's so sad is that people put out appearances for the public, and you just don't know what they're going on with. And Twitch was somebody who just, he was a DJ on Ellen, so you think you can dance. Talented dancer. I mean, very talented dancer. Got his thing, was a DJ. Beautiful wife who's also a talented dancer. Fun kids. I was just watching them during the pandemic. It was like he was so upbeat and just like, it was like very handsome young man. It's like he had the world on his shelf. And that doesn't mean anything. So my heart goes out to his wife, to his kids, to his family. Suicide is never the answer, no matter how, again, I know what it feels like. I've wanted to kill myself. I'm telling you, but still not the answer. I'm still here through therapy and friends and family and other things and sheer will. But I know for some people it's too much. And so it's always sad when you hear that. And DG, I completely agree. You could be the most famous person in the world and feel empty. You could be surrounded by people and feel lonely. I think it's more than just finding a purpose in life. But I think, and I have a relationship with my creator. I believe in God. I have a doctorate in divinity. I'm a very smart person, but we're human. And I want people to not judge as hard. People are very much to judge. Not saying I'm just saying people out there judge. And it makes it even harder for people like us who go through something. Sometimes you go through something that's so hard and so dark that it takes a while it can be hard to come out of it. I've been very fortunate. I do believe in God. I do have my faith and stuff. It did help me a bit, but there was a time when it didn't mean anything to me. I was just I couldn't see an out. I couldn't accept the life that I might end up having, especially this is when I was paralyzed. And it was something that was hard to deal with. And I kept telling myself, I'm too smart for this. I know I shouldn't do it. All this stuff. It doesn't, you have to get out of your own way. And I just accept that you're human. And that sometimes these thoughts will happen, but you should seek help if you can. 988 is the outline. And I put that I'll put that in the description. I have that thing. But they always say check on your friends, which is always a great thing also, but also support your friends. Don't just check on them, support them. Like, what are they working on? Act interested. What are they doing? I always say retweet one of their things. A lot of people feel alone or invisible because no one is supporting their work or supporting what they do. So if you have friends, you have music or plays or acting gigs or whatever, just like retweet whatever things, or share it on Instagram. Like, it takes 2 seconds. Say congratulations every once in a while. I think there's things we can do on a regular basis also to help support and lift people. A lot of folks feel alone. And one of the reasons why I started these Zoom events was for that. One of the reasons why I started my show, one of the things I started my show on Instagram during the pandemic was for that reason. It's all about being there for other people. Hi, Crystal. Hi, Kaiwan. Hi, everybody. Be there for other people who might be going through voices in their head and things. They're I always say at nighttime, a lot of times that's the time of day where everything is quiet and your mind gets loud. So I had my show for 1.5 years on Instagram. Talk a lot with James at night, 10 o'clock. It was purposely at 10 o'clock at night, purposely. And I made sure that I was on for like an hour or two, and it's just, it's crazy. It's like, it helped a lot of people. And that's true. People are caught up in their own lives and they click their friends. They do. And, and people are in their orbits, their own little orbits. I'm not like that. I've always been there for my friends. I always check on my family. I've never been that way. I've always felt like community is very important. I always give community service because I know it's like to feel ignored also, or just kind of, I was just ignored, but also just kind of left alone. I come from a big family, left alone, but also people who just kind of like, they assume you're fine. Oh, he's fine. James, he's fine. He's okay. He's fine. And everybody else is about their own stuff. I'm surrounded by a lot of people who are very self-centered, self-absorbed. They just kind of have their own life. Everybody's in LA, they're in their bubbles, like it's their thing. And that's what happens. And, I don't always share. I'm semi-transparent about my personal life. I don't always share everything. I share a few things here and there. And like I said, I've been wanting a relationship for the last 3 years. It hasn't happened. The pandemic has, just like that. And it's very lonely. I'm very lonely. And I have a lot of friends, and I got a lot of family members, but they're not relationships. They're not my lovers. They're not my that. And I can't get it. I feel invisible. Now I feel like killing myself over it. But I do feel invisible. I mean, I'm at an age where in certain circles I am invisible. I'm over 50. They're not looking for me. And it's a tough thing. It can be really tough. But I've had friends who've killed themselves. They literally have it. They really could not take the loneliness and the rejection or whatever. They just couldn't take it. And they were done. And so it can be really tough. And that's why I started these Zoom events. So these people can come together, and because on social media too, you feel very alone on social media. You have all these followers, but if they don't support you or give you anything positive, it could be a wasteland. And so I started doing these events, and it's like, let's have some fun, let's have some acknowledgement. We have serious conversations, silly conversations. They're a lot of fun, and we're all together. And so I think that's something that I'm very proud of. The last 3 months I started this whole thing, but going back to people, you just don't know. You just don't know. You just don't know what people are going through. You never know. People keep things to themselves. And again, maybe we'll learn more about what's going on with Twitch or what went on with him. Maybe you won't. I don't know. But I'm just sad because it's just like, dang it. Really? It's like, that's crazy. You've had suicidal friends who get struck with addiction. There's also the whole addiction thing too, yes. I haven't seen much face to face. Yeah, there's also addiction issues. Also things like mental health issues. But also physical health issues. I have friends with chronic pain and chronic physical pain. I've been there, so I know what it feels like too. We also really need real intimacy. It doesn't have to be physical relationships and true friendship. For me, I need physical intimacy. I will fully admit that. It's been 3 years, the longest I've ever gone without. And I have friendships, I have all that, but I need something more for me. I need something more. And I'm a human, and I'm not dead and inside, and I want more, but I want more. But you're right. A true friendship also, I have some friendships that are close. I appreciate them. So I do have that, but it's not to say for me, I need more. I'm like, I need physical stuff too. And I'm not a person who can, there's some folks who pay for it. And I don't shame anybody who does that. This for me, that it won't work because it won't fulfill what I'm looking for. I know what paying for it is like. It's not in the long run, it's not gonna do anything to help me out. Really, not really. I'd rather have be something genuine. So I don't know. Maybe the rest of my life I'll be by myself. Who knows? Maybe the rest of my life, maybe I will find someone. Who even knows? Right. But I'm just kind of that point where it's like I acknowledge what I'm missing, what I need. I know what I need, I know what I'm missing. Yeah, I may never find it. I kind of have to get to that stage in my life. I never thought I'd be at the stage in my life. I just never thought it. Plus, when you're younger, you never think about when you're older. When you're younger, you never think about it. When I was in my 20s and 30s, I didn't think about my 50s at all. That was so far away. I didn't even. I think I thought about my 40s first before I even thought my 50s. The 50s were just something that's totally just like, but I'm learning, I'm learning that people, there are people in your lives where you can have two feelings about them. And there's two feelings you can have. You can love them and also not like them. You can love them, but also not care for how they treat you. It's both. It's just like it's completely this thing where I've learned that there are people in my life that I'm like, they do nothing for me whatsoever, but they're important to me in my life, and so I'm not open. I don't want to cut them out completely. I don't. And I had to look at what is it I'm getting from them though. Like, what do I get from them? I'm not going to name names or anything on here. I'm not going to do all that. But there's just people in my life I just go, they're in my life. They don't show me it's all about them. They don't show me any kind of anything that has to do with me. They never ask about me or what's going on in my life. It's always about them. And so I'm like, okay, got it. I guess that's just how it is with some people. And you learn you may have to look, you'll have certain people in your life for certain reasons. It's okay to have people in your life for different reasons. That's something too I've learned as I've gotten older. There are certain friends I would never go to about my feelings. Would never go to. They've shown me that they don't either care, they can't handle it, they're not good at it, whatever. That's fine. So I have friends who are party friends. I don't party often. I have friends who are, sometime friends. I have friends who are work friends. I have friends who are industry friends. And I have some true friends. I mean, I've learned that you can love people and like them or whatever, all that kind of stuff, and not love or like that. Like you can have all of that and be like, okay, you have to meet people where they are. That's what I've learned. You got to meet people where they are, and it's okay. That's where they are. I'm not here to try to change nobody. Those days are over. But when you're young, trying to change anybody, nah. I'm not here to change anybody and make them into something not even to be. It works at all. Doesn't work. There was no announcement. I don't know why there's no announcement. I don't know why. I'm sure there'd be more people on here if there was an announcement, and there is an announcement. It bugs the crap out of me that there's no announcement today. I don't know why. I'm like, why did it not announce that I'm on? I don't get it. I don't get it. So I wrote, I'm the first commenter. Okay, I don't even know what that's, okay, how important that is. I think. But yes, it's just sad. Another life is gone. Another talent is gone. I did not know him personally. But we have people in common because I know people who know him. Common. And I always heard he was super sweet and nice, and like I say, I used to love watching him on TikTok because he was hilarious. So, but again, so Stephen TwitchBoss, may you rest in paradise. I hope you get some peace, whatever it is you're going through, get some peace. But my heart goes out to everybody he's left behind, of course. His wife, his 3 kids, his family. They have to live with this, and this is going to be tough. I was missing my brother this morning, who died 6 years ago. His birthday's coming up. And not even about Christmas. It's his birthday. I'm dreading a little bit. And I miss him, my brother Max. I miss you very much. And I was crying about him this morning. Actually, I do cry about him in a while. And I was just like, that's tough, because he died suddenly. He didn't kill himself. He died from a heart attack, actually, in his late 40s. And that's just so, you're just like, again, dying unexpectedly is always, I just think it's just, the jolt is so strong. But I just miss him. I miss him for the everyday stuff. You know, I hear a certain song, I want to talk to him about it. I hear this news, we would have called each other and talked about it, or texted each other and talked about it. You know, there's all kind of stuff that just, I was so used to talking with my sibling. You know, siblings, you think you'll live forever together. You know, your parents will go, that kind of stuff. So I don't know. So it's kind of, it's very interesting. So I don't know. It's just sad. It's completely sad. Crystal also brings up something that I want to bring up also, because someone else DM'd me something yesterday that I want to bring up. And so I will have answers for you, Crystal, on that. So I'll answer that a little later, Crystal. You're still on. Hopefully you'll still be on. I'll get to that. I want to talk about these Zooms. That's something I want to talk about a little later. But yes. So back to Students family. I hope I give them the strength, the healing energy to continue. Shame for the kids. So people, the ones who are left behind, whether it's your doing or, you know, God's doing, it's just rough. It's totally rough. I don't want to make this a whole sad show this morning, but I felt like I had to say something as a person who has been through suicidal thoughts. I explain to my daughter about that. Actually, she was here last time when she was here a few weeks ago. I don't understand. And I actually explained to her. And it was really weird telling your daughter, because she's grown, so she's totally grown, has kids of her own. I explained to her some of the thoughts of what I went through, and I think she gets it now a little bit, what I was talking about. It's hard to get if you've never been through it, you never had it, and everybody has those thoughts. But it is completely this dark space that it's a club. We always say you don't want to be part of. You don't want to be a part of that club. It's a club. I don't want you to know what it feels like. And I told her, I hope if you never felt that way, I'm glad you don't feel that way. I don't want you to feel that way at all. It's a very dark place to go to. So if anyone feels that way, 988 is the number. You can talk to me in a private message or set a private Zoom. We can talk. Things like that. I feel like you just, you know, I'm here to listen, you know, here and there, you know, with reason, but try to reach out to somebody. It's tough out there for folks. The world is harsh. It is hard. It is ugly. It is all kinds of things. But also, it can be beautiful and loving and wonderful and supportive. And I understand everybody is not in similar situations. And I have some of my fans who watch this, they tell me the situations they're in, and I hear stories all the time. My fans share stories with me all the time. And some of them are very heartbreaking. Some of them are eye-opening. And so I see you, I am with you, I see you. If my little bits of whatever I do makes you smile for a half an hour, 15 minutes, then I'm happy to do it. I think I'm happy to do it. That's why, that's actually, it's funny. I set up this event, this Zoom, this YouTube today about my appreciation for the Lotties. That's literally kind of ironic that I had this set up before this Twitch thing happened. I didn't know this had happened. And so I was like, I just want to say, I appreciate you guys. I mean, I have friends who are just like, you have fans, you have a fan base, you have followers, like I do. And I'm not even huge. I'm not even a huge star or nothing. You know, I'm just somebody who has a corner or a piece of something, and people seem to like it. Hi, George. I'm glad you found. There was no notice. I don't know why. It was the last 3 or 4 days. Been a notice today. I don't notice. I guess YouTube didn't feel like it. I was like, I'll give you a notice. So to Twitch again, rest in peace. Hope you found what you need. Because I know it's just not easy out there. Also, folks, let's get to the last couple of days before the last couple of events. I put out a video. So there's a video out now of me talking about the events from December to February. I'm explaining each of the events. It's like 15 minutes long, a little less than 15 minutes long here on YouTube. So you can always check that out if you're like, what's James talking about? What kind of events is he doing? What are each of the events? How much they cost? It's all there. And it's also here in the chat room. It's all in the chat. It's all here underneath the video. All the listing, the flyer, all that. I decided to do a video. And yes, there could be some Zooms added. I'm working on some stuff. But they're the basics. This week we have two coming up in a couple of days. We have a happy hour and we have the Zoom chat. So I decided to do this because I was like, why not? It's getting close to the end. I'm taking $5 off any event. You can sign up for one of February's or January's or whatever. I'm $5. You sign up while you're on here or right afterwards. If you're here on this chat or right afterwards and you sign up, you can take $5 off. So if, like, for example, the happy hour is 10, it's only $5. So I'm sure you got $5 somewhere. You want to join us. I said 5 p.m. in the evening, Pacific Standard Time. And then I soak Zoom, our famous ones are always like a big hit. Is at noon on Saturday, and it'll be $15. So normally it's 20, it'll be 15. So I'm doing a little break today because I just feel like it. I was like, why not? And so it's only if you sign up now or sign up right afterwards. Oh, and that goes back to the regular price. So, but you can sign up for any event. We have an event in January. We have like 5 events. You can sign up for any of those, $5 off. February, I got 4 events. You can sign up for those, $5 off. So I'm doing a little $5 off thing. It's like Cyber Wednesday, Cyber Wednesday. Like that. So I hope you guys can come. They're a lot of fun. And again, it's community. That's what I'm trying to create. And I feel like that's what I'm doing. Is creating community. Now I'm going to answer Crystal's question and a couple people out there in the world. So when it comes to after shows, Zooms, events, they take a lot of work. It's not just me coming on and that's it. It's like there's planning that goes into each and every one of them for them to be successful and to work. Someone on live was asking me to do an after show for a show. I don't even watch. It's on Netflix. And so I am so flattered by that because, like, oh, thank you. I wish I was like AfterBuzz TV and had a whole slew of hosts. I have some hosts who are with me. We do shows together. The problem is I can't do a show for everything. Only so many hours a day. Only so much I personally can do. I have other jobs, other lives. I can only do so much. But I totally appreciate you coming to me to want to say, I have this show, you should do that. I mean, trust me, I get ideas all the time. Also, I only do shows that I'm interested in. No offense to anybody else. And I have to be interested in it to want to do it. And because again, doing an after show for a show is not, you got to take notes. It's not easy. It's really hard work. There are a lot of folks who drop out of this because they just like, it's just too much work. It's a lot of work to do shows like this. But I totally appreciate the thought of, like, James, we come to you because you do after shows, which I do. And I'm able to do some, like sometimes the answer is yes. Sometimes it's like Only Murders in the Building. I loved that series so much. People said they wanted to see it. So I was able, because I watched it, I retained all the information. I had a friend who said, I want to co-host it with you. That helped me a lot. So I did that one. I still have a couple of shows I want to do that I haven't even had a chance to put together. I don't have time. I just ran out of time. I'm not going to work 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. So I was out of time. And I had COVID, so I was out of it there too. that I haven't put together yet. Sorry, answering a text. So that was completely this thing. I was like, trust me. I wish I could do a haul. I wish I could just, people say, can you do a live show on this? I wish I could just do it. And I have like 50 shows. It's just me. I have a few people. So I tell everybody, thank you so much. I never say never, but sometimes I just can't. I just don't have enough room to do it. So I know. Now, Crystal mentioned a disability rights Zoom. I don't remember. Please refresh my memory. What kind of Zoom was I going to do on disability rights? I always say that I mention disability rights on things more and more and stuff. We talk about soaps, it's about TV, and when I talk about other people, I've been trying to be very conscious in including people with disabilities. Also in there. I've been trying to be very conscious about that. And say, we talk about women, gender, sexuality. Oh, George, it comes to the Flobo thing. That's good. Okay. That's for that one. Okay. We got our first sign up. Yes. Oh, we got a good one. Get to hang out with handsome Flobo. Forget about me. We get to have Flobo. We get to know him more. That's good. You're our fourth person. We got people coming to that one too, so that's good. So George, very good. And you paid PayPal. That's good. We got our first sign up. Thank you, George. You are in. You are in. He took advantage of the discount. Very smart. I'm gonna print that out. I make sure everything's kosher, everything printed. I always print it out. There we go. New year, new you. That's right. We got a good time. Me and Flobo are working on it actually. And folks, we have a second event for Aquarius on Valentine's Day. We're doing an event on Valentine's Day, and I'm very excited for that one too. We're gonna have a good time. Yeah, Beauty for Ashes. You were there with us. I do these race talks once a month or so, once every 2 months. So you always check out the past ones if you haven't seen them. They're always titled Extra Connections Race Talk. And I love talking with him because we can actually have conversation. Unless you can't talk about that. But I'm glad you like that. Anyway, so yeah, Crystal, please refresh my memory if I said I was going to do an actual Zoom on disability rights. I just know that I've been trying to really and make sure I include them in the conversation. That's for sure. I've been trying to include them in the conversation because you're right. Sometimes we forget about that. When we talk about people, and I remember we talked about it on several shows a while back about some shows that I like with people with disabilities. There's some good shows out there that have people featured in lead roles. So yes, I'm here for that. So that's good. Okay, good. So, but if I said I was going to do a Zoom on that, I guess, or please refresh my memory. I had COVID. I have COVID brain. I think that thing is really true. Some stuff I can't remember. I'm like, I'm trying to remember what I said. Really tough. I have really things in my mind. But yes, I have for upcoming next year. I have all kinds of stuff I'm planning, things I'm looking at. More classes. You say, but you would love to. You really didn't say, but I love to help. Say, but love to help. Hi, Tracy Stevens. Tracy will be there. George on the first. She'll be there. She'll be one of the people there, and so is Beauty for Ashes too. So like I said, folks, we're doing $5 off. If you're in this chat now or right afterwards, you can sign up for any event and get $5 off. That's any event, January, February, and the upcoming ones. I think Tracy, you're coming to the upcoming ones. I guess I can't. Think you're all. I think you're set. So, well, actually, you're not. So, Tracy, I don't have you for either of these two events. I have you for the January, but I don't have you for my two events this week. On Friday, in the evening, I have the happy hour, and Saturday's the soap Zoom. So, Tracy, it would be $5 if you want to come to the the happy hour, or 15 if you want to come to the soap Zoom on Saturday. So that if you sign up now or right afterwards. After that, it goes back to regular prices. But I was like, I forgot. I'm like, but you're coming to the one on the first. We have that one for sure. But back to Crystal, yes. You really didn't say, yeah, you're in January. You're set for the first one in January. You really didn't say, but would love to help. We're gonna talk more about that then. I guess let's talk about that a little more on some level. I don't, yeah, because I'm like, I still don't understand. I just know that I am trying to include it in the conversation for sure. Of course. There are some of you guys who come on here have disabilities. I mean, if I did a Zoom to talk about it, would anybody come? If someone do a little Zoom on this day and to talk about disabilities in media, disability representation, would anybody come to that? I guess that's a question. I almost could do a poll on it, but there's not enough people in here yet. It's only 7 people in here. But that's something I would do if, maybe one night during the week, I'll do a Zoom, say, okay, we're gonna talk about disabilities in media. And if anybody wants to come, they sign up. Good. Okay, so the happy hour. All right, I see it. With all the happy hour. You have a good time, Beauty for Ashes. You have a good time. We got fun on that one. Okay, I love it. We got a bunch of people coming to happy hour. Okay, I like this. That's good. Okay. Happy hour. Okay. Perfect. I got you in. I'm gonna print the receipts. I got you in. Beauty for Ashes got you in. Make sure no tornadoes get you down there. I'm like, you guys, woo! Down in Texas, my sister and them were like, tornado central. I was like, ooh, yikes a doodle. Yikes a doodle. I've been in tornado watches and shit. It's not fun at all. At all. So I'm printing out. It's good. This is good. Okay. Printing it out. I don't know what's going on here. My thing is, okay. So I got homegirl. Almost said your real name, girl. I'm not saying it. I was like, I got you, girl. You're in. That. Yeah, somebody email, we can talk about it. Okay, so Crystal, make sure you email me at, you probably have it already. I think you came to did you come to one of my events? There's several people like Leopardess, I think, is it Deborah, somebody else who are also disabled who came to my events, who've come to my events. So let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. Caroline, hi Miss Caroline. How are you? Are you still on a high from our Tarai events? Are you still a high? Are you still on a high? It's not a high, so that's my Chris. So let's talk about it. That could be something I would do. I would do a disability Zoom, disability, and talk into the Zoom on that. I'd do it. Yes, sir, I am. I know you are, girl. Are you coming to any of my events this weekend? Are you coming to? I'm doing a special, $5 off. So the happy hour it would be $5, and the soap Zoom on Saturday would be $15. So I don't know if you want to come sign up for those. If you sign up now during this time period or right after, then the prices go back up. But that's something I'm offering right now. A little special right now. I got people signing up right now. 5 confirmed, 12 North Texas. I know Grapevine, all place. My sister was scared shitless My cousin was scared shitless, and they were showing me all these videos. I'm like, okay, I don't like tornadoes. I'll take an earthquake every 10 years. That's fine. I take an earthquake every 10 years. Yeah, Flipbook weekend, okay. And that's what I check. And you know, Caroline, I am looking into getting Kate on a Taraya Zoom. So we'll see. Oh, hey, birthday to your son. Hey, birthday to your son. Because Crystal, I'm thinking a discussion disabled, and media representation Zoom could be something interesting. We could talk about. We could actually have a talk about it. Talk about what we'd like to see, what we'd not like to see. Yeah, so I'm working on that, Caroline. So that's one of the events that's not out there. Yeah, I'm working on something. She said she wished she could have come because she was sick. So I thought is giving her a chance to be able to say a little something. So I'm working on something. I keep posting. We're on something. All right, so I am. So yes. Yeah, no, people are busy. So yeah, I mean, I'm down for doing Zooms for all kind of stuff. To me, if the people want it, the people get it. That's kind of how I look at it as. And I think for sure, Crystal, I think like a Leopardus would probably come to that one. And I guess a couple people would come to that one. I think they would. I wouldn't even charge a lot. I'd be like $10 or something like that. It was like $10 I charge. Let's talk about it. Enough for me just to, for my hosting. That'll be it. Probably that's what I'm thinking. Right? Just a little something. But I think I'm gonna do it during the week. Or should I do it on the weekend? I mean, I already have my Sundays are busy, but Saturdays I already using the other Zoom. I guess I don't know. I guess we'll look at that. Right, my alley. So that's something we can do. I'm down for something like that, Crystal. But yeah, email me. Let's talk. I'm down for something like that. I'll be really curious to see who comes. That'll be very interesting to see who would show up to that. And maybe I could get the actress who was on General Hospital. Maybe I can contact her and see if she would come on and talk about it or something. Very interesting. That's just it's maybe I can have her come through or something. So that's something we can think about. But I'm always saying, if you guys have Zoom ideas, private Zoom ideas, ask me and we'll totally work it out. But back to the other thing with the after shows. Unfortunately, it's just me mostly. I have a few co-hosts, but it's mostly me. I can't do everybody. I can't do everything. I wish I could. I'm not AfterBuzz TV. I'm JLJ Media. I wish I could. There's just not enough for me to go around. There just really isn't. But I would love one day. That is one of my dreams. To have a fleet of co-hosts to be able to have shows where I'm not on them. I have some shows where I'm not on them, podcast wise, but in terms of more, I'd love to have more where it's not me. And others come on, and I'm willing to produce them. So we'll see. We'll see what's going on. I mean, that's something that I have, yeah. So I'm gonna tell the girl. My answer is Shonda back, who actually asked about this. I answer her. It's tough, kids. It's I'm like a go-to person for people, which I love. But also I'm, only one man. Well, Caroline, what show do you like? Let's make that dream happen. Let's give you let's start you out with a small show, start a show, and let's make a dream happen. What show would you like to be a host of? I'm probably gonna do a show on co-hosting one day too. I think about that. I teach all these other things. I'm being a co-host and a host. But yeah, I mean, Caroline, what show you want to do? Pick a day of the week that you can do it and put it out there, create it, put it out there. I'm always down for that. I used to do Big Brother. I would love to cover Big Brother. That'd be crazy. I watch it. It's just too much work. I have too many other things. But if I could find Big Brother fans who want to do a Big Brother show, I produce it. I would totally produce it. We pick one night. You guys do all 3 episodes that week, and you guys talk about it. So I mean, that's good. So I remember. So Big Brother. So let's talk next summer. Who knows, Caroline? I'm able to find 2 people who want to do it. If you have 2 people who want to do it, maybe we'll produce a Big Brother after show. That's totally possible. I'm here to make dreams come true. That's what I'm here. I'm here to make dreams come true. But seriously, yeah. You think about it. I know. And one of my friends did Big Brother Canada and loved it. I haven't watched it, but he loved it. I've watched Big Brother from the beginning. And like I said, I'm just like, I have enough stuff going on. But I can find 2 other people with you or one other person with you. Now, Jharris knows what's going on now because now he's doing soap reviews. So he said he's having a hard time keeping up. It's a lot of work, right, Jharris? It's a lot of work. To do reviews, do after shows, do shows. It's not easy. It really isn't easy. It's fun. It can be fun. And Jharris up here knows, like it's busy. It's not easy. But it can be a lot of fun. It can be. 12 folks watching, thank you, 7 likes. I'll shoot a video on what you should do after you watch a video. It's got some views here on YouTube. I was like, I'm going to tell people what they should do when they watch a video. And you know what I did? I said, thumbs up or thumbs down, share it, everything. It ain't easy, but it can be fun. It really can be fun. I love talking. As you know, I love talking. So it can be fun. But it's not easy, folks. And them fans, you can't just half-ass it. The fans will kick your ass. Will kick your ass. It's stretched. Oh, it is. Okay. Stretch it out. Jharris, this is for you. And my voice isn't fully back yet. So let me see if I can do this. On the day that you were born, the angels got together and decided to create a dream come true. So they sprinkled moon dust in your hair and golden starlight in your eyes so brown. Happy birthday to you. You are 23. You're the same age as my grandson. You're 23. What is my advice for you, Jharris? My advice for you, everybody say happy birthday to him. My advice for you is to hang in there. Life is not easy. You're a Black queer man in America. It's not going to be easy. I'm not going to tell you it's going to get better. It's not easy. But you are strong. You have inner strength. You come from strong people. You come from strong stock. And just remember that you deserve to be here and that you will push and pull your way through and find a life for yourself. That's very important, whatever that life is. So that is my hope for you. But I'm letting you know that we see you. We need you here with us. You have to continue. That's just your job. I'm telling you, you have to. I'm passing the torch on to people like you. You have to stay here. So there you go, kids. So Jharris, happy birthday. Hi, Judy. So, and I don't know, what are we going to do today? We are celebrating you, of course. Anyway, so I think that's my birthday wish for you. So I just think the world is your oyster. It's like, there's so much I know you're in a limited situation right now, but that's not forever. You're not going to be bound by that forever. So you're going to grow and change and flourish and blossom. You're just going to. None of us are where we were at 23. Any of us who are over 23, none of us are where we were at 23. 23 is literally 30 years ago for me. I am not where I was 30 years ago. Caroline said she had her kid at 23. She's not where she was 15 years ago. I'm sure George could comment, and Caroline, everybody, I'm sure can comment. Judy and them can comment. I'm not where I was 30 years ago. And that's a blessing. Woo! Oh, another one. Okay. B for ashes. Here we go. On the day that you were born, the angels got together and decided to create a dream come true. So for you, Beauty for Ashes, my wish for you is also, I see you. We need you here. The world is not easy, but we need you here. You come from strong stock, strong ancestry, strong people, and you are important. You're important to the whole community, and so you deserve to be here also. I wish you whatever success you're looking for, whatever it is you're looking for, that you can get it, that it falls into your lap, that you're watched over, and we want you around also. You belong, you deserve to be here, and the world is yours too. I don't know how old you are, you'll tell us your age, you may ask a woman her age. But it's good that you're here also, and I see you also. Happy birthday. Any other birthdays? I like we got birthdays out. We got birthdays out today. So it's all these birthdays. I love it. All these Sagittariuses, these Sages. That's good. So yes. So very good. We'll do a toast to you, Beauty, on the hour. We'll do a toast to you. So yes, but I want to make sure that everyone feels special on their birthday. It's the day you were born. It's the day you came into the world. And I always have to reflect back and look at where I've come from, where I'm at today. So it is exactly. Hopefully you don't stay the same person. Hopefully you do change. I mean, that's the whole point. Hopefully you change. Hopefully you grow. That's the whole thing. It's like sometimes things seem very permanent or solid, and they're not. They're not. We love amazing sunrises. We do. We love them. So I got to answer this thing. Okay, I'm sorry. That was a work call. I got a work call, so I gotta look at that. So Dr. Lori, possibly on a Thursday. So, shit, I can't. Yeah, that's what time our movie is. Yeah, Judy went through your stuff. I know you went through your stuff, Judy. Oh, I know that. You went through your stuff recently. Woo. That's why I remember how I met you. It's like you was my stuff. Yeah, I gotta ask. I gotta send an email to somebody really quick. Don't mind me. Talk about yourselves. I gotta do this really quick. Okay. Okay. So yeah, that I know Judy was. I remember from some of the first times on the shows we were talking about your divorce and stuff. That was some of the things we talked about before we first. I feel like that was like a life. That was earlier this year. It feels like a lifetime ago. I remember you talking about it. I remember that because you had shared that with me. Okay, so I got that going on. But give me a second. Answering something. Okay, I'm back. Hi, Sherry. Everything okay? So I'm back. I answer some work emails, stuff. So I answered that. So I did answer that. Very good. You know, I'm doing 10 things at once, kids. I'm still working. Still working. Sherry, hello. Yes, it's Sherry's birthday. It's also Beauty for Ashes' birthday too, Sherry. It's both their birthdays today. So there's that. I'm very happy about that. Their birthdays. So, okay. So Sherry, I have you comped for, we talked about Twitch earlier at the beginning. So Sherry, we watched the beginning of the first like 15 minutes of this video, 20 minutes of this video. We talked all about that on there. Your comp for the soap Zoom on Saturday. Just let you know, if you wanted to come Friday to the happy hour, it's only $5 for you if you sign up now. You sign up now or right afterwards. It's only $5. So anybody who sign up for anything, it is any event, it's $5 off if you sign up now or afterwards. Okay. Happy Thursday. Okay, I see answer something. Okay, good. I want you to know that. I want you to know that anybody's $5 off any of the events right now. I have it in the top of the. I have it in it too. But yeah, I just think it's very sad. So I talked a whole thing about suicide and all that kind of stuff the beginning of the show. So check that out if you want to hear my thoughts on that. But yes, sad, but rest in peace for him and heart goes out to his family. But we're talking about different upcoming Zooms I can add, different things we can do, all kind of stuff coming up. I just, part of me, with the whole Twitch thing happening, just reminds me of people are signing up for classes, thank you, and stuff. People are giving me ideas for different Zooms and stuff, and I'm like, give me the ideas. If you guys are willing to come to them, I'll throw them. So far, most of the ideas that I'm doing came from you guys. So I trust the Lotties. Like, you tell me that I should do a class on this or an event on that, you've just shown up. So far, every event, except for Friendsgiving, I only had a few Friendsgiving, but every other event I've done, you guys have shown up. So I really can't say nothing. It's like, okay. So I'm like, so if you guys have ideas, let me know. Like, want me to teach you something? Let me know. I will definitely do it. We have some ideas brewing, Sherry. So we have some ideas. I said the Kate thing. I want to work on a Kate thing too. If I have to squeeze that in, I will squeeze it in. I want to make sure she's available, and I want to. If I have to squeeze her in, first of all, I know you Hardys will come. I mean, Hardys. That's a mother group. New Try fans will come. You guys have shown that. So I'm like, if I say I get Kate to come, I know you guys will come. So we know I have to worry about that. And I'm like, if you guys haven't seen my year end. I'm shocked. My year-end numbers here on YouTube. Taraya wins the top 3 shows, most watched live. I mean, I have over 2 million watch hours. Like, you guys, the Taraya fans are something else. They are some of they. I literally can't say no. I was literally I was speechless. I was speechless. Seriously, I was like, "Am I reading this correct? Am I reading this correctly?" I was. I was reading correctly. So when TriFan said, "James, we'll show up for you. If you do this for us, we'll show up for you." It's a scratch my back, scratch your back. You guys totally done it. Done did it. You guys have done did it. So I'm like, okay. I'm like, I get it, kids. I get it, get it. So I'll keep posted on that. I appreciate that, Caroline. No, I really appreciate that. It's I love you guys too. You know I work hard. You know I do. I work hard every day. Today I'll be helping my mom today, so I got to take care of the family. That's why I came on earlier than I normally do, but it gave no notification, you guys. This is bugging the shit out of me. The last 4 days, notification. I did a show last night at 7:30, notification. So I do a show at 8. It was like a little before 8 o'clock, no notification. I don't understand what that. I don't understand. I don't understand. I don't. It makes no sense to me. I really don't understand. It's like I have not changed any settings. I haven't touched nothing. I went back and checked the settings. None. I don't understand why it does this. So it's like I want you guys to know I'm on. So I got 6. So I'm seeing I'm getting more people watching now because people are probably coming on. Your phone told me I was live. It was late. Oh, last night, yes. For you, yeah, we were late last night. Yes. I'm not talking about today, but today, no notice. No notice. That just bugs the S out of me. Want you guys to know what I'm on. I know some folks you're just on Twitter. You're on Twitter. You're on YouTube anyway, like me, and you're just searching around. All of a sudden, you see I'm live. I did. I did make it happen for you guys. So thank you, Cher. I did. I made it. I said I would do my. And I remember. It was so funny. We had the first one, which was my idea. No one's interviewed them together, which was the weirdest thing to me. I'm like, they haven't. So that was successful. I told you guys if you watch the first one, that will help me in chance of getting a second one. And it took a little while, and you guys were like, "Where are they? Where are they? Where are they?" I was laughing because some of you guys were impatient. You wanted to try, and now I'm like, I can't interview them every day. I'm like, it's gonna happen. I said, "Don't worry, I'm gonna get them." And I got them a second time, and that was great. And I said, "I'm gonna do it again." And luckily, because of the wedding, I was gonna get them a third time. But that one was timed. That one was like, I only get 20 minutes. I was like, the Trial fans will take wherever I get them because they'll take it. We'll make the most. And again, we went a little over because we're friends. You know how we start, the three of us start talking. And then on the Spectrum Celebrity events, Matt got to see the three of us and how we just start talking. Like we just start talking. If you watch any of our stuff, we just start talking. We talk like regular folks. And so that's the appeal. The three of us have a chemistry. I know we have a chemistry. I'm here. I let them be goofy and silly, and we have serious talks. And I think it's why at the Emmys it was great. When they saw me, they know they're safe with me. They know they're good with me. And if you haven't seen those, they're on my Patreon. So the $5 subscription will get you all the extra Y&R bonus stuff, including the Taraya stuff. It's on there. So if you have not seen it, it's on my Patreon, patreon.com/JamesLott Jr. Go there, just hit the $5 number, sign up, and then you'll just go through I have all kinds of Y&R stuff, but I have Taraya stuff on there. So if you have not seen it, check it out. All kind of goodies on there too. But I mean, if you want to come in Taraya and maybe stay for other stuff, you'll see us in other stuff. But it's been wonderful. Oh, 1 second, guys. Somebody's at my door. Talk amongst yourselves. I'll be right back. I'm doing a whole try and talk, and you guys are like, don't smash my door. 1 second, right back. I'm back. I'm back. I might be wearing a real shirt. I just realized I'm not wearing a shirt. I just realized I went outside to get trash out today, and I threw on a jacket because I was cold. I'm still wearing a jacket. I came on live and didn't put a shirt on. But it's keeping me warm. It's keeping me warm. I have a heater on me right now too. It is 49 degrees Los Angeles. It's freezing. It's freezing. Hello, 16 people. Those of you not saying anything, that's fine. Hit the like button. There's like, I see I have 10 likes. Make it 16. What happens is I get stuff. So it helps the algorithms. A word I never heard of until social media. I don't like algorithm. It helps. It helps. It does. It helps. I've done a poll this morning. Yesterday I was poll happy. I was due today. Because today I'm trying to decide. I'm going to my mom's house. I think I'll have lunch over there. JLJ OnlyFans. I'm all da 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 da. No, there's trust me, there's none to see, Beauty for Ashes, and none you guys want to see. Nothing exciting over here at all. At all. And actually, I've been wanting Peruvian food for the last 3 or 4 days. Where I've been doing that in my poll. She has Peruvian right by her house. I'm like, I might just say I want Peruvian food. I might just get it. I'm not gonna do a poll because it's always right over there. I love it. I've been wanting it. I'm really wanting it. So I don't know. I haven't decided yet. I don't like OnlyFans. So my breastises. I'm like, it's not like literally. I have a little bit of hairy chest. Nothing exciting. It's Megan. I'll look at it. Nothing exciting. Nothing to see here. Keep it moving. Nothing to see here. Nothing to see here. But yes, again, all of the events. If you're on here right now or right afterwards, they're $5 off. So any event. I got 2 events in 2 days. So the happy hour, which is on Friday, will be $5. And the social units on Saturday will be $15. So sign up now. If you have to sign up now, we have people sign up so far. Thanks to those who signed up so far. But I might do a telethon drive. Sign up while you're here, and then we'll go from there. And you'll be set in if you can make it this weekend. But you sign up for any event. I have the one in January 1st, January 7th, any event. So Kayla Rooney, Aria Lottie, I get so much kind of from the site and emails and new stuff. Lottie too. I do, yes, that's right. I do a lot of stuff, you guys. Kayla's right. I do a lot. If you're a fan of me, you know I do a lot of stuff. I had to tell somebody the other day, they're like, so you have a clothing store? I go, yeah, I've had a clothing store for like 8 months. But I tell people all the time, I totally understand if you don't catch stuff because I have so much stuff. So for the true Lottie James Lott Jr. fans, I applaud you because you'll tell me, oh, I watched this and I got this. And like, I don't know how you keep up. I have a lot of stuff that goes out. So I never expect everybody to understand everything, but I feel like at some point it'll come around to you and you'll go, oh, I get it. So my niece was like, oh, you actually have that. I go, yes, I do have this. I do have that. So I tell Lotties, I give you everything. I give you all kinds of goodness. All kinds. I am not stingy with the content, which I think that's what. So you're going to see a lot more. Let me get my English together. A lot more people are joining Patreon, and I'm watching. I go to their sites to see their pricing tiers, and also what they offer. And I offer a lot. My pricing tiers aren't that bad. They're $5, $15, and $20. $5, $10, and $20. They're not that bad. But I give you all kinds of content. And if you're a $10 or $20, I give you other stuff that the $5 don't get. But if you're a $5, you don't walk away with nothing. You walk away with a lot of content. I post almost every day, multiple times a day on Patreon. So you do get something. I also have my buymeacoffee.com. I want to thank Ethel, who bought me 3 coffees the other day. I got paid today from that. I have content on there too. Wherever if you're a Lottie, you should be following me everywhere. Buymeacoffee.com, a lot of help. I should be posting this. Let me post this. I'm getting in trouble here. So there's buymeacoffee.com. And these things are not expensive to join. So there's that. And patreon.com/James Lott Jr. And of course, JLJ media.threadless.com. So you should, if you're a Lottie, you should check out all those things. They're not expensive. None of this stuff is expensive. And I have all kinds of content. I mean, seriously, all kinds of, and my famous friends are in there too. So you never know who shows up where. There are things I don't post to the public. It's like these Zooms. There's certain things in these Zooms I only say in the Zooms. I don't say anywhere else. So I always tell people, if you're a fan, you have the time, and everything, and this is on purpose, everything is priced low on purpose. If enough of you come, I make money off it, it's fine. But a lot of stuff that goes towards like setting up the gifts, the posted stuff, pays for the Zoom. I have a lot of things I actually use the money for. That's JLJ media related stuff. But that's the whole point. It's like, it's like I'm here for you. So I put out lots of content. LOTTS, 2 T's. I put out lots and lots of content on purpose. I feel like you deserve it. You like my stuff? I'm gonna give it to you. That sounded dirty. A dirty old man. I'm gonna give it to you. Back to the OnlyFans, apparently, you fascist. But I'm like, I give you choices in content. And so I tell people, I say, if you're a true Lottie, check out that stuff. But Chuck, this hat was given to me as a gift. So no, you cannot buy it. Plus, I need it for my crazy hair. Daisy, I talked about it when I first came on. Check out the first 20 minutes. I went to a huge thing about it, actually. So if you want to hear my thoughts on it, then please go back and check that out. After the show's over. I talked about that, but yes, we're sad about that too. But this hat actually comes with a light. So should I show you my hair? And that's why should I do that? Should I show you my hair? So my hair is still a little wild it's still curly though. How curly that is. It's long. It's long. But I didn't want to leave it wild. Say it's so much of a distraction. I get distracted looking at my hair. So, and it's supposed to be a light that goes in here. Oops. It's supposed to be it's the inside out. Oh no, it's right. It's supposed to go forward. That didn't sound dirty. He goes, it didn't sound dirty. Well, thank you, George. I was trying to sound dirty. I'm sorry it didn't work. No, just kidding. It must be a light, and it must be a light. Hi, Shelly. So I'm doing it this way. It makes no sense. The light's out of it. So it's in there. The thing. So I'll tell everybody, $5 if you sign up for an event, any event, this weekend's events, the ones in January, February. If you sign up while you're on here or right afterwards, it's $5 off. So any event is $5 off if you sign up while you're on here or right afterwards. And then after that, it goes back to regular price. But I'm taking payments. People are getting in there. So the happy hour on Friday is just $5 if you sign up now, and the soap on Saturday is just $15. So if you sign up now, but any events, even in January, you can sign up for them now too and take advantage of the $5 off. So that's just something I'll make sure I say to everybody. Do that. Good morning. I'm drinking out of my Corinthos coffee mug that they sent me. My coffee's good. It's good this morning. It's a little too sweet than I planned. I got some French vanilla creamer. I put some sugar in it. I'm not gonna put too much in the combination. But it's good. Happy birthday also to my niece, Jamie Lee. Named after me. Jamie Lee is beautiful, wonderful. I think she's in Alabama right now. She just had a baby boy. She also has my niece, Frances. So happy birthday to you, Miss Jamie Lee, to niece Jamie Lee. We love Jamie Lee. I'm going to send her a video message in a sec. later today. I don't think is there anything else I need to talk about. Yeah, I think that's good. Oh, thank you, Caroline. My curls are cute. They're cute. I want to blow out my hair and see how long it is. I know it's going to see you on Saturday. We have a good time. You're always a hit. Jarius at the Soap Zooms. Jarius always asks lots of questions. I love it. Fan and the other fans love him. So we'll have a good time. We have a good time. I may just with Santa. Who knows? I have a Santa disco hat up there. It's glitter. All my black Santas are back there. Everybody, I posted pictures of my black Santas. They like the black Santas. But I don't have my hat with. I have like a sparkly Santa hat. I guess if I can still fit it. My head's too big. My head's too big. Sorry, 1 second. Okay. I had to answer an email. I'm at work at the same time. Heading to do blood work for my doctor. Heading to do blood work for my doctor appointment next week, but I'll definitely go back and say, okay, love you too. Have a good blood work. How do I always say that. Have a good phlebotomy session. I say that. But yes, we are here. It's cold. It's effing cold, Los Angeles. Today I'm helping my mom with some organizing stuff today. I'm very happy about that. I'm doing some organizing jobs. I'm going to go see the Whitney Houston movie with my friend Marissa. She wants to go see it, so we're going to see it next week. It comes out. I thought I'll go see it with her. Why not? I'm growing my goatee back. If you missed that yesterday, I did a poll. I'm growing it back. Right now, it's all growing in. Right now, I haven't shaved yet because I'm just like, it's too cold to shave. You suffer from clinical anxiety struggles where you're doing great work. That, and that's real. That's real, Chuck. Anxiety is real. It is not. It is a struggle. It's totally real. I've had anxiety attacks and they're not fun. They're not fun at all. And they're scary actually. But yeah, I know that it's tough. When you just want to have a regular life and anxiety, and clinical anxiety kicks in. So I see you, Bus Chuck, and I appreciate you. So I thank you. I try to, Buzz, we were talking about this before you came on. I might be doing a Zoom on disabilities and on just doing different kinds and representation of media, what's like in real life. I might do one. So maybe you'll want to come to it. So I don't know. So I'm going to talk. So I'm working with somebody. We're going to talk about that. It'll be a private Zoom. It'll be a private Zoom thing. Again, non-recorded. So I'm trying to I want to be of service to people. And people come to me with these ideas. I'm always open to ideas. And it's something for a positive thing. I'm always down. Always down. Please give me something. I'm always down. So so I mean, it's something that we're talking about. Someone in the chat room brought that up earlier. We're all about inclusiveness and talking about subjects and but I tell you, the soap chats are good because we talk about things more than soaps. We need to talk about our personal lives too a little bit, and so it's been this wonderful experience. Because the conversations can lead anywhere, as you guys know. Shelly knows, she's been in some of the class, some of the events, and I know Buzz was in one with us once. They can lead anywhere, and people sometimes feel like they want to share. I said people share their stories with me all the time, and so I always think, why people share their stories with me? Like, I mind my own business, but I'll get DMs and stuff like, James, I saw your video, I did this, and I'll tell me the whole story, and I'm like, wow, they're choosing to be transparent with me, which I always appreciate. I'm not always, I'm transparent to a point, but I don't say everything. I don't tell my issues. I don't tell my problems very often. I don't complain. But I do occasionally mention things here and there. Oh, and so for you folks, okay, let me put this to rest. So all you folks who are like, James got a man, no, James don't got no man. And that person who I was talking about the other day, I think the last couple of days, it's been we are friends. This person is looking for friendship. I think only friendship, and that's it. The word friend has been used 20 times in my exchanges with this person. So I think it's just a friendship they're looking for, which is that's the luck of my life. And that's it. Everybody wants to be friends with me. Nothing more. They just want to be friends with me. Everybody wants me in their lives, but not in the way I want to be in their lives. So that's just my luck. So all the CSI needs to James I needs to stop. It doesn't matter. I'm pretty sure. I'm about 90% sure that it's just they want friendship. That's it. So then, that's so people are like, excited. Like, there's nothing to tell. All I said was I'm trying to figure out what this is, because it kind of came out of nowhere. And it looked like it was leaning one direction, then it was leaning another direction. I'm not sure, but I think after the last couple of days, I think the confirmation for me is that it's the other direction. And that is, it's just, I'll be sorry, it's just life. Nobody wants me. That's why everybody wants me as friends. They don't want me as anything else. So that's how it is. People they like my light. They have a light. They all want to come to like moths to a flame. They all want my light. They all want my energy. Everybody wants my. It's true. Everybody was like, when I used to work at AfterBuzz, I come in, women can make their own tea. They do. When I come to AfterBuzz, everyone was like, there's this long hallway. I like the mayor of AfterBuzz. I was hugging people. Every table, I knew people at the table. They're all stopping to hug me. Before I even got to the table, I was mine. We made it back. So it's always funny. So people are drawn to me. They are. I totally get people are drawn to me. I know it's my energy. It's how I live my life. All this time. I totally get it. I'm very welcoming and accepting of people. I like all kinds of people. I don't care. I like all kinds. So I know why people want. Oh my God! Of course, Flobo comes in right when I say that. Of course. Oh geez, leave James alone. I see this. I came and talk about Flobo nearby, folks. Everybody say hello to Flobo Boys. Flobo Boys is in the building. We got another sign up today, Flobo. So I'll be sending you a Venmo or whatever. We got another sign up for our class on the 1st. So we got another sign up. Nobody wants me. They want me as a friend. They all want me as a friend. That's all they want me as. And so that's what it is. So I'm accepting that. That's what people, they love my friendship. They love being around me. I inspire people. So it's like George signed up. So George just signed up for the event, actually. So he just signed up for the event. So we got people coming to our event. I love it. We have a good time. It's the new year. It's one of Flobo's favorite days. That's why we're doing it. And it's gonna be a good time. Because Marquis, you're beautiful. No, thank you. Just a friend. Yeah, just a friend. Thank you, Kayla. No, I appreciate. No, you guys all tell me I'm beautiful. I take all the compliments. I think I am beautiful. I think highly of myself. But others they see me as this inspirational light. So that's what I am for people. And I guess if that's my purpose, I guess that's my purpose. If I'm not meant to have anything else out of that, I guess not. Not even everyone. So that's just that's how it is for me. And I'm learning to accept it. So, but anyway, if Candace or any of them come in here, I'll let them know shut it down. Ain't nothing going on with nobody. It's all just, it's just, there's nothing going on but the rent. You got to have a job if you want to be with me. That's all that's going on. And if somebody could tell me why I can't get notifications on every time I go live, I would greatly appreciate it. I would greatly appreciate it. Why is it I get some notifications go out and some notifications don't go out? I don't really know what's going on. This is really not, I'm not really enjoying any of that. And yes, my Corinthos coffee mug was from General Hospital. See, George, see, Flo, us guys in our 50s, we're in the same boat. We're invisible, totally invisible. I know if I was straight, I'd have a girlfriend. A lot of women hit on me all the time. I hit on by women all the time. I mean, I'm dead serious. And it's not even a joke at this point. I go to Sprouts or Ralph's, and I've had women follow me around and tell me how good looking I was, or they like my voice. Flobo, it's Jacarius's birthday. We want to say birthday to him. And it's Beauty for Ash's birthday today, too. I sang to them earlier. But no, women hit on me all the time. Oh, I have friends who tell you, they hit on me all the time. And I'm like, I'm flattered. Should I go back? I mean, should I try it again? I don't know. But it's like, no, I'm like, it's just kind of like, that's flattering. So I know I'm not ugly or some like, you know, gargoyle or anything. But it's just like, it's just that the ones I want to hit on me are not hitting on me. So that's always the crazy part. So I know if I wanted a chick, I could get one. I'm sure. But I know, and also it's LA. It's LA. LA is just this wasteland of everybody in their own circles. I mean, folks are meeting up somehow or whatever, but I don't know how they're doing it. I don't know how they're doing it. Of Worf, I'll take that. He has a great voice. I'll take that. Be for Ashes. A nice little Star Trek reference. Worf, he was hot too. When he was outside that Worf, when I saw him in real life, I was like, oh, he's hot. Oh, Worf. No, I know. They think I don't have low self-esteem, like I'm ugly or anything. I don't feel that part. Not at all. I think I look great for my age. I'm not worried about that part at all. That's not the part at all. My buzz check. And everybody says that. I don't believe it anymore. But I'll let you guys all believe that and for me. I've been told so many things. Don't look, they'll come. But you have to look or they'll come. Don't try this. Do you try that? Act like this. I've been told so much. I've had so many relationship gurus on my shows over the years. I'm like, I've heard all kinds of stuff. And ain't none of that shit helped me at all. None of that shit helped me in the last 3 years. Ain't done shit. So I'm like, I'm lonely. I'm sitting in my house every night alone. Every night. I'm alone every night. I'm lonely every night. I totally admit that. So all this other stuff is great, but it don't do shit for me or sit at his house. Love deep voices. He is handsome. It's sugarless. Yes. It's completely, deep voices do have something to add. I think voices, period, whether they're not deep or not, I like Flobo's voice. I like the way he talks. He reminds me of my family in New York. So I think it's part of it. So it's like voices, period, can really, some people like high falsetto voices, some like deep voices, some like, it's very funny how voice works to people's ear and what that does for them. It is a very interesting thing. And my deep voice has gotten me in trouble and out of trouble in the past. I've had both. It has worked out both. So, but yes. But anyway, so yeah, that's kind of things. But yes, Trace Atkins is a great voice. Yes. Of course, Dennis Ginsburg, you're in good hands. Of course, there's a lot of people. James Earl Jones, all of them. They have great deep voices. But it's life. I'm just like, this is becoming my life at this point. Now it's been 3 years. I mean, at this point, I don't even know what. I don't just cut off everything and just let it go. I don't know what's going on. So don't worry. I'm not really trying at anything. I'm not on any I'm not on any apps. Nothing. Everything else. See, I do leave the house on occasion. I do leave the house. But there's nowhere for me to go in terms of that. Nowhere that's welcoming for me. Because Flobo will tell you, West Hollywood, there ain't no black people there. Nothing. I don't feel comfortable there at all. So why would I want to go there? Yes, so if you want to hear about my full 20 minutes on Twitch and the suicide and my own struggles with suicide, watch the beginning of this video. I talked all about it then. Because I don't make this video, I don't make this show a sad show, but I talked about it at the very beginning. I want to make sure I got that out at the very beginning. So check that out. So check that out. So you ain't trying, you don't congregate people. I don't. I'm not trying. I stopped. I went on Hinge for that month, but I don't. I mean, I go out with friends here and there, but I don't go anywhere. There's nowhere for me to go that's comfortable for me to want to meet somebody. I mean, that's a little serious talk. There's nowhere I could do maybe a lounge here and there once in a while, but there's no really good lounge that has the type of crowd I want. There's lounges that have crowds that are either straight, that I enjoy the music and the look, or they're either to this or to that. I'm a person who's like, I like variety. I don't have one type. And I like all kinds of stuff. So I'm not picky. I mean, I'm just like, but I just want to feel comfortable somewhere. It's just when you get older, it's different. And George will tell you, it's different when you're in your 50s and 60s. It's like you're just not. It's not the same. Going out, I always said this. I never want to be that 50-year-old guy in the corner at the club trying to look young still and dance. I used to make fun of that person. I fully admit I used to make fun of that person when I was in my 20s and 30s. And now when I see them, I'm like, I am them. I'm that person. I'm that age now. All that fun I made of that person, now that's me. That's a real life, that's a real thing. You know, it's a really tough thing to be this age, and literally it's just, you just feel invisible. So it's hard. So I mean, like I said, I go out, most people I hang out with are straight. I don't really hang out with gay people. I hang out with mostly straight people. I looked at my life, I'm like, my regular life is, I live amongst mostly straight people. That's how my life is. Now I used to live where it's mostly gay, and after a while I got my nerves too. So I've done both. But I'm like, literally, my days, I'm mostly around straight people. I love my straight folks. But I'm not around. I'm really not. No, I'm not. I don't go to clubs. I don't do that stuff. I just don't. It's not. It's hard for a lot of us of color. We're all the worst. He's over there. Yeah, I think so. I know all my straight friends. I like them. They like hanging out with me. We're fine. Other straight people. That's so funny, Flobo. So I mean, I just look at where my life's set up. That's how it's set up, and it's just kind of how it is. And there are things that I like to do that some folks don't like to do. They're like, no thanks, I don't want to do that. So there's certain things I just don't do anymore that some folks my age are still trying to do, and I'm like, I just don't have the energy or desire anymore to do that. So for me to find somebody, it's going to be tough. It will be. I'm not on any of the apps anymore. Those things, nothing happened on those apps at all. Crickets. It was just like crickets on those apps. So for me, nothing's happening there. So it'll be a miracle if I meet somebody. It will be. It'll be a miracle. I'm going to the Bay premiere next week, this Sunday. So next week, this Sunday night, do the red carpet. So I do a couple of red carpets here and there, and I go out and about and I smile and say hi to people. I have red carpet in January, where I'm going to interview Jasmine Guy. Try me. Her song she did back then. I'm very excited to interview Jasmine Guy. I'm so excited. But I'm going to another red carpet, and so I do a few red carpets here and there. I'm out and about a little bit, but yeah, ain't nothing going on again except for the ranch. So I wish Candace was in here so good. Sugarless. Well, you know what's funny is here's the thing. No, I love you guys. I do. You guys do help me get through some stuff. You do, but it is still online. or still outside my home. Like I said earlier, for me, I feel lonely mostly at night because after you get off the computer, after you get off the phone, and you go to your room or go to bed or sit on the couch, I'm by myself every single night. Or if I want to make food or every decision I have to make on my own. I have no one helping with decisions. I have no one helping in my personal life, my business life. Everything is James Lott Jr. I got to do everything. Plus, take care of my parents. Plus, I have my kids and grandkids. Everybody's wanting something from me. That after a while, you're like, God, I wish somebody would say, James, I'm bringing dinner over. Here you go. Sometimes you guys are great. I have to say this period. When you guys buy me lunch or breakfast, I totally appreciate. No, seriously, I appreciate it because it helps me not have to cook for a moment. And it sounds like crazy. It sounds like a first world problem, but like I do everything myself. There's no one cooking for me. I mean, if I'm hungry, I gotta eat. I gotta make it. I gotta make it myself. Or I don't have anyone. I clean myself. I have to clean myself. I clean myself. Like it's my birthday. I literally, I do everything myself every single day, all the time. And if you're single, you know how that is. You do everything yourself. I mean, if you're single, you do everything yourself. But I was saying, it'd be nice sometimes if someone was like, after a long, James, I have dinner for you. Don't worry about it. Let's just get together. Or James, don't touch my feet or anything. But I'll give you a little massage. I know your shoulders hurt from being on a computer all day long. Like that kind of stuff I miss. Or cuddling. I miss cuddling. I'm a big hugger. I miss that kind of stuff. I don't have that. All right, my brother and I are gonna cuddle together and hold each other. And that's weird. We don't even hug. So I mean, it's just So I'm saying it's things like that I miss, and a lot of times it happens at night when everything, like I said, when everything gets quiet, and the mind gets loud. James, you're good at putting on events. Thank you. I mean, these events are fun. Kayla, are you coming to any of my events? So, like I said, it's $5 off. Are you coming to any of them? You should come to the Zoom. You should come. I have two Zooms this week. You should come to my Zooms. Have your straight friends bring a gay friend. Not all that. I wish that was the case. A lot of folks don't have like a gay friend, or their friends are taken. There are folks that are taken in this town. They are taken. I wish in the old days, Kayla, that's how it was. In the old days, it was great because I go to house parties or whatever, and I meet somebody, and life went on. Those days are over. With COVID and everything in LA too, and everybody's getting together. You can't in LA. You can't get people to commit to come to your own events. That's what's so hard. That's what's so hard. And actually, most of the folks in my life are in relationships. There's only a few like Flobo and Tony. The only few that are not. Almost everybody else in my life is in a relationship. That's how I'm surrounded. So it's kind of like I'm one of the few single ones. But no, there was one friend who had a play cousin who I was totally attracted to. He went with somebody else, even though he confessed he admired me and how I lived my life. He went with someone else. So even that didn't work. They tried to bring me somebody, and I've known this person for years. I totally I was like, I totally all in. Nope, they didn't want me. They went somebody else. For this sub chat, I'm inviting everybody. So I'm inviting some of my famous friends to come Saturday. I also have people. I also have 10-4-GH invited. Everybody, all the people are invited. So right now I have 10 people signed up. I want more. Usually we get 20 people signed up. So I'd love 10 more people to sign up. Because usually it's around 20, 25 people who come to this thing. So I know we got a couple of days still, but like I said, $5 off. Come on in, $5 off. Right now, if you sign up right now, $5 off. So it'll be $15 for the soap Zoom on Saturday. And so I'm inviting everybody. Tammy Govea, Amanda Russ, Frank Moran, they'll all be coming through. It'll be fine. Yes, and so I'm glad, Judy, I'm glad you're good. See, for me, it was the opposite. I wanted to be single, so I was single for years. But then I wanted a relationship. So then I had a relationship, one for 4 years, one for 2, and then the last one, the last 2 left me. The first one was a mutual after 4 years. The second one left me after 2 years, and then I had one that was a year, and he left me also. It wasn't on my end. I wanted to stay, so it wasn't my end. So, but I for years I was single I wanted to be single for a while. And I'm so glad I was. I had a great time. I worked it out. But now I want somebody. So that's a different story. So years doesn't happen. Right? Real friends versus fans. That's true. Someone had mom was also. Yeah, I know you're taking care of people too, Caroline. I know you're taking care of people also. We've talked about that before. Hi, Tony JC. Flobo's in here, Tony. You're gonna say hi to Tony. Still waiting for Tony to sign up for our events. It's $5 off. If you want to sign up for our event, me and Flobo on Monday. On New Year's Day. But yes, it is just I'm learning something. This is a position I've never been in before, but LA is very much its own bubble. And so I wish, Kayla, that I get folks to like everybody bring a gay friend or whatever. It's just not working that way. A lot of them just don't have gay friends or have gay friends, or their gay friends taken. Again, also my gay friends are taken. Like somehow they're meeting people. I don't know how they're doing it. They're doing it. So again, this happens. I'm one of the few ones that doesn't have anybody. So that's why I even hate talking about this, because I'm shocked that I'm talking about this with you guys, because I hate talking about this, because I feel like it's dumb. It's like what am I gonna do? Nothing to do. It's like it's just dumb. I hate talking about it. I don't like complaining. I hate talking about it. I'm a suffer in silence person. I am. I fully admit it. I just think it's dumb. I'm talking about it. It's just like it is what it is. Like what the fuck am I gonna do? But I will say again, back to my appreciating the Lotties. Yeah, those of you guys who bought me brunches, bought me breakfast, bought me dinners, I totally appreciate it. It does help alleviate something for me. I know you live in Ontario, Canada. I know. I don't live nowhere near that. But it does help. Your compliments do mean something to me. They do. Your compliments mean something. They're wonderful. They don't fall on deaf ears. When I put something out, you guys like it. It's very rewarding. When I do these events and you show up, it's very rewarding. There's a sense of a rush of stuff. I know how fortunate I am in the business that I'm still here. It's funny you mentioned that, Sugarless, because I want to do some more themed Zooms. And I was going to test that out probably in March. Because I was curious because I did the Taraya, which was very themed. I was going to do Vanna, but that got ruined. Sprina is still on the table. So that's something that I'm working with them. That's a very specific one too. But I thought about doing if I did some this is a Bold and Beautiful Zoom. This is a GH theme Zoom. So that's on the table. That's on the table, Sugarless. So I don't know, but that might be. I'm curious. I wonder if that's too specific, or would it even be better? It's funny because most of the people who come into my sub Zooms, they watch 3 out of the 4 or 2 out of the 2 or whatever. They pretty much. So I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. So it's very. I forgot I started early. I'm like, it was only 9:35. I forgot I started early. But yes, so that's kind of the thing there. It's LA is part of the problem. And there are folks who know who I am. So there's that also. There's also that everybody knows who I am. That's a little much also. It's the way with things too. They know who I am. Or they're fans. That's a little weird. So it's kind of Sprina one could be fun. That could be a fun one too, with all those ladies. So that's something we're working on for next year also. I have a feeling we'll get one together. I know Tabiana and I know Nicholas, but I know they're doing a couple of Zoom events already. So I gotta just wait and see what's going on, and I'll take advantage of it. And I'm waiting for them to get together as the characters. When they're together as characters, then that's something we'll do. Meanwhile, the soap block is back this Sunday. It's the final soap block of the year. Same with Tony, my chocolate twin Tony Moore and Edition Days. It's their final one of the year too. So yeah, we'll be back. YNR, Bold, Angie H, Tammy, Amanda's home. I heard from her last night. She's home. Tammy, Frank, and I will be back doing the soap shows this Sunday. We're very excited to be back. It'll be our last one of the year. I cannot believe 2022 is over. It's basically over. It is basically over. So I don't know. So it's kind of odd. Yeah, it's gonna be very interesting. So it's the final block of the year for all four of us, Tony included. It's a final sub block of the year. So that's it. That's it. I gotta keep my zipper keeps coming down because I'm not wearing a shirt. Look at that. That's all you get today. That's all you get. I'm not wearing a shirt. There's nothing to see here. Nothing to see here. I can't believe I'm doing a show with no shirt on. Like I totally forgot to put a shirt on. Obviously, I have COVID brain or something. But yeah, final sub block of the year. So you want to check that out. And I'm doing something for my Patreoners the day after Christmas. So if you're on my Patreon, you'll see the announcement today. Let me send for you guys. No, I mean it's just I hate talking about it. I just think I just feel like it's just a whiny, crappy, just like it is what it is. I don't have nobody. It just is what it is. There's nothing I can do about it. I've chosen the life that I have right now. I've chosen to be an entrepreneur. I've chosen to live at this house. I've chosen to take care of my parents. I've chosen to take care of my brother. I feel like I chose all the. Flobo, I get this all the time too, because he always yells at me for this stuff too. But I just feel like I chose this. This is what I'm getting. This is what I get. If I really wanted a person, I would have stayed in San Francisco or stayed in Pittsburgh or whatever. I don't know. I chose. I'm choosing the life that I have right now on some level. So I was like, who am I to complain? It's like, it is what it is. I know. Flobo's like, boo, I know. He always Flobo has best interest at heart. He does. So, but I'm such a Taurus. I'm such a Taurus. I say boo. I know. Yes, Flobo, I saw your boo the first time. Hashtag leave James alone. Flashing James. We all need events sometimes. Janice. Oh my God, Janice. How are you? Are you coming to my events? It's $5 off right now if you sign up for any of my events. The ones this weekend, the ones in January, the ones in February, you get $5 off. So if you come to my, Friday is my happy hour. It'll be $5. And then the substitute was $15 if you come Saturday. You sign up now. Yeah, people who have signed up. Flashing James. Leave James alone. I know. Flobo has my best interest at heart. He looks out for me. He wants me to just talk more. So does Tony. I hate talking. I just feel so dumb talking about it. I know. I'm a Taurus. I'm a true Taurus. And whatever that is, your turn. You're next. I'm like for you. Oh yeah, I forget, Janice, you're back. Yes, so you're back. You're further. Yeah, that's because 5. Yeah, that's late for you. Okay, that's late for you. But it's soap soon. You should come down. That's noon. That's 3:00 your time, I think. I'm next for what? I know. Yeah, what's he next for? Flobo ain't complaining about anything. Flobo has his life set the way he wants it. So he's much more in tune with this than I. He talks about it. Yes, I know you're a Taurus too, girl. You know how it is. We just suffer in silence and go through it. We just work through it. I'm not big on talking about it. I just don't. Everybody else talks. I'm here to listen for their stuff. I just don't talk about it very often. So I've talked about it more than I even want to talk about it on here. I have talked. That's why these shows, you never know what's going to happen on here. I've talked about it way more than I even cared to. And I'm shocked that MJ's not on here and everything's on there. They will talk about your feelings. Well, thank you, Caroline. It's you're right. I should not feel that way. I shouldn't feel that way. I'm here to cheer you guys up. Flashing. Because I flashed. Flobo. He's not on camera. So Flobo can't show you whatever he has. He can't show you right now. He's not on camera. I am. And folks were like asking why I have no shirt on. I went to take the trash out this morning. And I just grabbed a jacket. So I was gonna get a shirt. I was like, I want to get trash out, and that's it. He's like, it's from JL. He's like flashy all the time. Yeah, it's around 4 on Saturday. Okay, like around 4 on Saturday. So that's what, 1 o'clock your time, my time. Because you know, Janice, we're on from like 3 hours sometimes. We'll probably be on from 12 to 3 Pacific Standard Time. So if you are if you're I think you're 3 hours ahead, right, Janice? We'll still be on. I mean, that means it's 1 o'clock my time. We'll still be on. Yes. Yeah. Come on. And also, I tell people all the time, if you sign up for an event and you end up can't make it, it's a credit towards another event. We'll pick another event. We'll say, okay, it'll be the next soap Zoom. I'm doing a soap Zoom every month. Or another event. So if you pay and you can't make it, I'll always work something out with you. We'll always work something out with you. But yeah, I tell people all the time, come on, come through. You know, come in, come through when you feel like it. Verbal diarrhea, verbal diarrhea, verbal diarrhea, verbal diarrhea. That's it. So I could go to jail. I'm too pretty. I could go to jail. I have soft hands. I could be like Flo. I couldn't go. And luckily, I've never been arrested. I've had police shit happen to me, but I've never been arrested. I gotta be careful because I have chest hair. I don't want this thing getting my chest hair. That would hurt. I'm the only person with chest hair male in my family. Don't know why. I got all the hair. Yes, I grow my goatee back. So, folks, the goatee is coming. Right now, it's a full beard coming in. I may leave it alone because it's cold. It was 49. Let's do a temperature check, kids. It was 49 degrees when I started. It is 53 degrees in Inglewood. 53. That's fucking cold for Los Angeles. What the fuck? And it's sunny. The sun don't do shit. The sun don't do nothing. It's just sunny. But it's cold. It's cold. It's not fair. Okay, I got an email from somebody. Good. Okay. You're not made for prison either. I'm not made for prison. I'm too soft. Too soft. I mean, I'm ready to fight all the time. Flobo will tell you, I'm always ready to fight. But no, I'm soft. I'm not scared. Outside of prison, I'm not scared of anything. You know, I'm ready to throw down all the time. Miss my friends. I'm that friend who's like, okay, let's do it. What do you need me to do? Let's do it. I am not a scary friend. I'm like, let's get in this. Let's just do it. Yeah, you're soft. The sun don't do shit is a mood. It's a mood. You know what? Don't Flobo. You go for your walks. The sun's out, but like it's fucking free. Like the sun's supposed to warm you up. Why is it not warming you up? It's like, why is it you're not warming you up? Oh, girl, Janice, I am soft. I left the East Coast, and I don't know what that means anymore. And I know what it's like to be in 0-degree weather. I know about nor'easter storms. I know about shoveling snow and de-icing steps. But once I left all that, Janice, I'm like, I'm in California. What the fuck is all that? I don't know what that is. He's all blah, blah. I know exactly. I'm like, I'm sorry, kids. 38 degrees, 37 degrees where you are. It's the same as 50 degrees and 40 degrees here in Los Angeles. It's a different cold. And I'm by the water. It's cold over here. I don't care. I'm a big baby. Big baby. I am. I told you I am. But when I was back there, I handled it like a boss. I was back there too. I know how to handle it. Get cabin fever stuck in the house all weekend. I remember all that. I'm just like, that's, you know, I'm just, no thank you. An island. La Isla Bonita. And when the samba played, the sun would set so high, ring through my ears and sting my eyes, the Spanish lullaby. Tropical, the island breeze, all of nature wild and free. This is where I long to be, La Isla Bonita. People don't realize the East Coast is cold for months. That's true. Flobo brings up a good point. He's from East Coast too. It's that's what's so funny. In LA, it's always this major change every other day. You can't get acclimated. He's completely right about that. Even in San Francisco, Northern California, it stays foggy for like a month. You get used to it. It's foggy for a month. In LA, you got dressed in layers because one moment it's fucking freezing, then it's 80 degrees in the afternoon, then it drops to 40 degrees in the evening. So you got dressed in layers and everything. So yes, Tony, I have 2 events. I have the happy hour on Friday night at 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, and if you sign up now, it's only $5. And then for the Sunday, it's a sub Zoom at noon Pacific Standard Time. For you sign up now, it's $15. So those are both the events. Those are both events this weekend. They're actually the last events of the year. Also, this weekend is the last of everything. So sign up. Last of everything. There's 4 ways to pay. Everything's in there. Yes, Isla Bonita is one of my favorite songs. My mother's name is Bonita, and that's one of her favorite songs. Those songs I think, and Madonna tried to speak her Spanish back then. Como de te llama? I was like, oh, como de te llama? Okay, girl. Like that's Spanish. That's one of my favorite songs of hers. Yes, like Isla Bonita. Yes. Early 80s Madonna was the best. But Flobo makes a very good point. It's just it's hard to get acclimated to it. You're right, after a while you get it. Like for us, for Sunshine, we're kind of acclimated to that. It's a good way to start your birthday with a smile. Yes, Jacarians. Don't follow James Lott Jr.'s example. Just be yourself. The world is yours. You're young, you're tender. The world is yours. Don't worry about what's happening in your 50s. You got a long way to go. Don't become bitter and jaded till later. Stay wide, bright-eyed, and open. Let the world beat you down first, and then get that way. Stay bright-eyed and bushy-tailed as long as you can until you find out the truth. And that sounds bad, doesn't it? Like, people say it gets better. It doesn't get better. But here's the deal. Not for everybody. But you can carve out a life for yourself. And I say I have a lot of experiences. And Flo was trying to help me with that too. Because when I was younger, I experienced a lot of stuff. I have a lot of stories. I experienced a lot of stuff. That's what life's about. It's going out there and experiencing life. And sometimes just figuring it out as you go along. That's very true. And Flobo's helped me remind me of that in my life. And try it. Because it's a dog-eat-dog world out there. One of my favorite things is Rodney Dangerfield. It's a dog-eat-dog world, and I'm wearing milk bone underwear. That was my favorite day at Rodney Dangerfield. You flew over my dream last night. Of course you're in your dream last night, you pervert. This Zoom or a YNR Zoom, yes, thinking out loud. Like, do you watch B&B and Stephanie Zoom in? I was making my schedule free. Of course, you can still sign up to the, I mean, people sign up sometimes day of. It happens. It's not day of. It's like flashing people in your dream. Oh my God. I've had a dream with Flobo a long time. I've had dreams with my friends. Usually my friends were actually competing for something or trying to get out of something. And it's always like we have to rely on each other. That's usually the dreams I have with them. My brother-in-law Ricardo and with Flobo and one of my other straight friends, it's usually us they have to rely on me, I have to rely on them. We have to rely on our skills to like get us out of something. That's usually my dreams. My dreams are very active. I like active dreams. I like just like, so it's one of those things. So yeah, because Sugarless, Tony Moore does all the day stuff. Audition days. We have a gentleman's agreement. I don't touch day stuff really. I have a few actors I'm friends with. That's a different story, but he does all the days related stuff. So I have the other 3 soaps. So I have ABC, CBS. Those are my 3. So I go from there. I usually pick something out of there. Or like leave James alone. Thank you, Flobito, for stopping by. Everybody say bye to Flobito. Thank you very much for stopping by. Have a good day. I'm going to my mother's house later today. So I need all your prayers. We're all just talking. And that can happen on January 1st. The 3 of us can actually sit and talk. We can sit and talk. That's what we could do on January 1st if you come. And Flobo, I'm going to Venmo your half of the sale I made today. I'm waiting to make a few more sales, and then I'll sometime today I'll Venmo you your half. He's like, wave his hand. Yeah. The brown hand, yes, the brown hand. Thank you very much. We are brown. So I've been on 2 hours. I've been on 2 hours. I've been on 2 hours. I don't know. I may stay on another 15 minutes or so. Usually I'm on 2 hours, but I have to go to my mom's house. So I got to take a shower, get myself together. I gotta find all this stuff, and I want to actually go over there at a decent time. And but it's just so cold. I'm waiting for it to warm up. I'm like, it's so cold, which is selling. I was waiting something cold. It's like it's cold. So yeah, so that's what I'm doing now. Yeah. Oh, look at my email real quick. I've done a little bit of work while talking to you guys. Oh, that's good. Well, you have a good day too, Jakaris. Happy birthday, whatever you decide to do. Happy birthday to you. Very good. All right. I don't know. Maybe I'll go off now. Oh, you did? Okay. Oh, for Saturday. Okay, perfect. Okay. I should be getting a notification soon then. I should be getting a notification soon. So sometimes it takes a minute to come through. But I'm gonna put you in for sure. Okay, so that's her. So I'll wait for us. So I'll put you in. I'm sure it's gonna come through shortly. For Saturday, okay, good. So I would love to have 10 more people coming. That would be great. Okay, so we'll see. Wait. Stop ARS debt. Okay, that makes no sense. Okay, that's not you. As soon as it comes through, I'll let you know, Kayla. I have to go check something up front. Yeah, as soon as it comes through, hopefully you send it to the right person, to jharrisonlott@gmail.com. I'll wait for it to come through. I gotta check on something. Be right back. But I put you in the book, Kayla. Just so don't come. Okay. Okay, I'm back. Yeah, I know you're busy with stuff. It hasn't come through yet. So I'm waiting for it to come through. But I know you're busy with stuff. Miss Caroline. Oh, there you go. Okay. Kayla, it's in. It's in. I got it. I don't know why I didn't get notification on my phone, but I got it on my computer. So Kayla, you are in. So yeah, if I get 10 more people, I'll be very happy. That's what we average, around 20 people, but I thought it was more than that. But whether we get 10 more or not, this will be good. We got a good time. We always have a good time. This will be great. But guys, I just got Kayla. For you, I wish you knew that. It's so funny. No, and that's the thing. It's here's a little something I'll share with you. You guys, normally I share this again. I share this on my thing. What's so funny? There are guys I know who are in relationships who probably would sleep with me. That was weird. Who would sleep with me, but they're relationships. And for me, it's like, well, that doesn't really, I doesn't help me either. I want a relationship. I mean, it's weird how you want sex, but you also want a relationship. Because I haven't had sex in a while. I'm a grown man, but what I really want, the end game is relationship. So that's the tough part. So I mean, it's a weird thing. Why is this thing not printing? It says, I'll just get rid of both of those. Oh, I got low ink. Shit. I gotta put some ink. I gotta put some ink in my printer. That's right. So I have folks who'll sleep with me. I'm sure they'll sleep with me. They would totally do it. But that's not what I want. Like I said, I want sex, but also I want a relationship. That's what I want more. So I'm like, how did that happen? That's you know, I'm sure I can find somebody. But here's what's funny. There was one person I was talking to throughout the whole pandemic. And the whole pandemic. And I was like, okay, let's meet for a date. He was pushing me. I tried to set a date, and 3 times they came up with an excuse. The whole pandemic. I finally go, yeah, let's do it. And they made excuses. I was like, I'm done. And so they actually sent me a message the other day and say hi. And I'm like, hi, that's it. I have nothing to say to you other than that. I got nothing to say to you other than that. I gotta find my ink. Where's my ink? I was like, that's not good, folks. I found the ink. Okay. Let's see what's going on here. So this one's dead. You're dead. Goodbye. My cyan was out. Okay. I think that fixed it. I think that fixed it. Let's do this little thing over there. Okay. Yeah. So I talked to this one person for like a year and a half. And then I was like, okay, now we're both vaccinated. We're kind of out there. Both at the time, both never had COVID. Like, let's do it. And 3 times. And nothing. Crickets. I gotta do this, or I can't, or they canceled on me, or one, they didn't even call me. I love it. So we've signed up some folks. Thank you so much for coming in and signing up for this. We're gonna have fun. I'm excited. We're gonna have a good time. You will leave feeling satisfied. I know it sounds so dirty. You'll leave feeling satisfied. But don't worry. So like I said, I have more events in January. They're out there. And if you can't make these, the soap Zooms, we're going to do every month. So there's one in January and one in February. The happy hour, there's one in January, Friday the 13th. Friday the 13th in January, which I love. That's I got to have the happy hour then. So we have a happy hour. So you can't make that one. You can make that one. Then we have our Valentine's thing on Tuesday. So you can do that. But I repeat things too. So it's like, so if you can't make this one, then make the next one. That's all I can ask. You make the next one. Everybody has schedules that are all over the place. I totally get that. I totally get that. So that's my thing. It's like, you can't make this one, you can make the next one. That's good. That's popping up. Very good. So I got some people signed up. I got some new Zoom group ideas. Oh yeah, Caroline can tell you. She can totally tell you. She can vouch for me that you'll have a good time. Caroline, right there. I know you're still on the high from yours. That was a very cute moment we had on there. I really appreciated that moment. So yeah, Caroline can tell you. George can tell you that. Some people have been. They can tell you. I have great events. They're fun. We have a good time. They're inclusive. They're fun. Surprises happen. You know. So I tell everybody, we'll have a good time. So that's I think. So I think for sure, you should check it out. I think I'm gonna go off now. It's over 2 hours. It's 10 o'clock my time. I think I'm gonna get to my mom's house around 11 and help her out like through the mid-afternoon. I don't want to be too late either when it gets dark. It gets so dark early now too. So it's like if the earlier I start, probably the better. Be better. I know it was very special, Carol. I know. I admit. I told the story the next day on the show. I was like, it was a very special moment. So that was really cool. I love you guys. I do. Thanks for letting me vent all kind of stuff. I appreciate you guys very much. I'll be on tomorrow morning again. So that's about that. This week, I think I'm on every morning except for Friday morning. I won't be on. I have to work Friday morning, an organizing job. But I'll be on again tomorrow morning for sure. And we'll do some more shenanigans and stuff. I will tell Mama that everybody says hello. Everybody says hello. And she's missing Christmas cards. She was like, nobody's sending me Christmas cards like they used to. I'm like, nobody's doing Christmas cards like they used to. So I'm just mentioning that to you guys. She's like, I know Christmas cards. I'm like, I'll tell you guys. But that's what's going on there. But I do, Tony JC, everybody, I love you guys. Kayla, everybody, guys, everybody, who else? I'm sure who else in there. Beauty for Ashes, George. I know Jacaris left. Thank you so Sugarless, everybody. Thank you so much. I love all the ideas, and I'll see you guys later. Bye. Happy